Yeah, let's go.
All right,
Marvel sucks.
welcome to another edition of Immortalized in Stone. So the laughing came because we were discussing the trend in the newer DC movies that it seems like they're trying to be more like Marvel a little with the jokester shit. So we'll just put in our thoughts on that. But right now, what I was saying was how in the clip of the Justice League, you see the Flash, and he's cracking jokes like, "Oh, I run away from fights usually," and all this other crap. And I'm like looking at it, I'm like, wait a minute, is this a Marvel movie or a DC movie? Because I mean, I always liked the fact that the DC were more serious, and for me, more geared towards adults. So I don't know what everyone else thinks.
I think real fans really like the Batman vs Superman movie, how dark it was.
Yep.
But I think casuals hated it because there was a lot of hate, and I think that's why they were going for to please
There's
the.
a lot of hate.
People hate that.
Yeah, there was a lot of hate on
the Superman too. Yeah.
The first Superman movie was awesome, dude. Like I don't know why so many people hated it. You know what I mean? Like it was dark. Like he was when he was a kid. You know what I mean? He was going through all that shit. He had to like learn to hold back and everything, and then he had to see his dad die and stuff. Whatever. You know, even if it doesn't make sense, it was still like it wasn't a little kid movie. Like it wasn't a Marvel Disney movie.
Like he killed Thought. Like how dark is that? Like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that scene.
Like for Superman, that's dark.
Yeah, but then it broke a lot of people like the rules of like killing. But I thought it was a good movie. I don't know why people hate it. I actually like it more than the Superman versus Batman movie. I don't know why.
No, the direction was better in the Superman movie.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Like the dude, one of my favorite scenes was like when Superman was bartending or like waitress or whatever or whatever, and the guy threw like. Yeah, and he like fucked up his truck, and he held back. He didn't want to like smack the dude that like put the beer on him and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It was I thought it was a really good movie. But
and the fight scenes were awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Those shits were epic.
Just those scenes where he's flying and punching him, and then he's going through buildings.
Yeah, I mean, Justice took those moves from the movie. With Superman's like finisher, that's what he does in the movie. He does the punch and then the other punch and then.
I mean the games.
It was sick.
I want to see more of what Superman can do. Like I want to see the frost breath, man. Like I want to see more stuff, man. He does more than just
punch.
You can't have it. That's 30 seconds. The movie's over. You go home.
It's true.
He can never unleash his hell because he's gonna tear it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Wonder Woman got that same stuff too, though.
Let's stay quiet.
Wonder Woman looked pretty strong in the movie.
I'm telling yo, like when she released, like she takes off her gauntlets, it's a wrap, man.
Yo, power level wise, if we compare movie versions, I think Wonder Woman versus Superman is a good fight, man. Like when she went ham, but at the end of the movie, the Wonder Woman movie, I can see her going toe to toe with Superman.
Superman wins.
So what's up with X-Men? Is it Jean Grey? Is she good? Is she powerful?
Yeah, she's as powerful as Professor X, if not more powerful.
Right. You think she could take on Superman?
No.
I don't know because they have like totally different like powers. Like the thing is, she could probably fuck with Superman's mom.
Yeah, she would probably do Superman in, man. Actually, you know what? The only reason why she can't kill him is you can't kill him.
Yeah, without kryptonite.
You're gonna give him a migraine, and then he's just gonna laser beam you.
Did anybody ever watch the Smallville seasons or Smallville episodes?
I never.
Yeah,
I tried.
What's up, John?
They captured a really good how fast Superman could move, And basically, he does the same shit that the Flash can do. And who's the guy, Quicksilver in X-Men, where like he would move the bullets around and stuff like that?
Yeah, that's what
They captured that back in
Superman. Yeah.
the 90s with Superman. And I don't think a lot of people realize that Superman can do that. Like, you're not going to be able to punch Superman. He'll be able to kill Jean Grey before she can even think about taking control of his mind. He can move that fast. And a lot of people forget that. That you can't touch Superman.
I know.
He lets you. He lets you touch him.
The mind,
he takes the
dude.
shot.
Just you saw the or read the Hush, right? If
Yeah.
he's under my control, you might can get him, or you at least delay him. You're not going to stop him, but you will put a delay on him. But you can't really stop him.
Yeah, I mean, you could turn him dark. I mean, evil if you wanted to. So.
Besides Batman, dude, I don't think anyone could touch Superman.
Come on, Batman couldn't even touch Superman.
Yeah, I agree, man.
We already saw in the movies.
Yeah, we saw how it went down. No, but Jean Grey, she can pull up a pen.
My heart beats Superman all day. Look at that. See, that's my heart. It's my chest all day. Right there.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Superman pillows, man. Superman pillows right here. Look at that.
No.
They're not bringing that Batman shit in my house.
I got me a Walking Dead pillow.
Oh man, nice.
Yeah. He's my boy. Don't you guys watch the last episode?
Yeah, for a minute there, we thought something happened.
Whoa, I didn't see anything yet.
Don't die.
Who's gonna see Thor? Who's gonna see Thor this week?
Really?
I think you'll like.
I
think Fade will like the direction that he goes in the new episode. I did.
Watching The Walking Dead, Fate?
Huh?
You're watching The Walking Dead? Are you up to season 8 yet?
Yeah, I'm current. I mean, what the first one happened this past weekend, or no? Or am I 2 weeks behind?
You're 2 weeks. You're 2 weeks behind.
Okay, I gotta watch 2 episodes, man. I'll watch it this weekend.
Yeah, it's good.
Hey, Tim, I just want to show you something. You know the Fortress of Solitude?
Yeah.
All right, here's the lamp right next to me.
Nice.
Oh shit, that's how I live, baby. That's how I'm doing it.
Now I need to get me a bat cave.
That's nice.
All right, enough about bragging.
Yo, I got some bad news, guys.
Oh, what happened?
Oh yeah, this is interesting.
So
a first from the Sideshows tab.
All right, you see the Hulk versus Wolverine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, on the back of his head, I can't see it, but I noticed it the other day. There was like a white hardened piece on the back of his head, so I took like a toothpick and an ear cleaner to clean it out, and so I chipped it away and I cleaned everything out, and everything just looked wet. So I waited 2 days. I came back. There was like a bubble, and everything was white again, but it was bigger. And so I chipped it away again. It took off some of the paint from the hair, and I tried to clean it and dry it out and maybe paint it. And then I cleaned it out this morning because there was stuff in it. And I came home today. There's a bubble. There's a bubble on it, and I'm pretty sure the head never dried out.
Alive?
What's up?
It's alive?
I don't know what it is. I don't think the head dried out.
It's literally leaking resin from what he's saying.
That's weird.
What?
I'm gonna pull it right now. I'm gonna show you guys.
OMG.
I contacted Sideshow. I said, I told them the date. They asked me the date when I purchased it, and they're like, "Whoa, it's past 30 days." But then I gave them my account information, and they probably saw all my pre-orders, and they're like, "Well, hold on, send us the picture. Send us the picture." And we're gonna get this. I'm gonna forward this to the claims department or whoever. And they said you should get an email within 3 to 4 days. So we'll see what happens. But I told them, I was like, "Look, I know I'm out of date, but you guys might just want to know about it."
Nah, man. They got you. They got you, all right? They taking care of you?
They're going to take care of me, I hope.
All right.
So I don't know if you can see it. Hold on, let me turn the light on up here. But yeah, after the lady saw my account, she was like, "Oh, okay, let me help you." Fuck. You guys see that like clear gel?
Yeah, I think I see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a little spot. Okay, I thought it was like I guess
No,
it's
but
not
it.
that bad.
Look how. Well, look. That's how big it is, though.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's
Damn
probably
it. Let me move this.
Yeah.
It's not clear, is it? Hold on. This.
Well, you could see the white spot, like where the paint.
I see it now. There you go.
Do you see
Yeah.
it? So what happens is
Yeah.
it's going to turn white. It's
Looks
clear
like,
right now, but it's going to turn white, and it's going to fucking look all weird.
Wild.
So yeah, it's literally leaking resin.
Yeah. I didn't notice it because it's on the back because it sits like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I didn't notice it, and then I went to go move stuff around, and he's leaking.
He's leaking. Oh man.
It's brain matter.
So
Another first.
That's a
yeah,
first.
I was.
I am to go.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what to do.
Well, hopefully they'll hook you up, but
they'll hook you up, man.
I mean, what I told him, I was like, yo, I did a review of the statue. It's got the most hits out of all the Hulk versus Wolverine YouTube videos out there.
You pulled up the channel card.
I don't want
I
any.
want to
I
have
don't
to
want any
do a
fuckery.
video trashing it now.
Yeah, I mean,
An FU video.
the lady saw my pre-orders.
Cool if they gave you a brand new head and they said smash the other head and you open it to see what's going on inside.
I told him I would send it to him. I'd be like, I'll send you the head.
Yeah, mine's leaking.
Shut up.
Yeah, mine's leaking feta cheese. Thank God. No. I have enough fucking problems with Sideshow. Should have told them what happened to the.
Yeah, I don't like the initial response, man.
I'm sure they'll help him.
No, I was saying I don't like their initial response.
The whole it's past 30 days.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell you want me to do? I'm like, for real?
It's like, if you're, I understand if it's something fell and broke, that's not covered because it's past the days, but your shit is leaking. That's a manufacturing defect.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and I'm not. If they think I'm making it up, I'll ship them the head, and they could look at it.
Yeah.
Send it to Susan. Oh my God.
I mean, there's they made 6,000 of these, right? So they have to have some heads available somewhere, right?
I'm sure.
Well, they should know you. I don't know. Maybe just a new Hulk. I don't know if the greens are gonna match.
Well, if you could get a new Hulk, the whole statue, you could send Carlos the Wolverine.
Yeah, I need the Wolverine.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, see, there you go. That's sticking out.
That's how you take care of two birds with one stone.
But don't they want you to destroy the statues?
Yeah, well, you just have him send you the old Wolverine, and you
I'll send that Wolverine tomorrow.
All right. Well, you let me know. I'll let you know.
Here's statue for me. That fucking statue has been a nightmare, man. Every time I look at Wolverine, I do something. I broke a fucking earpiece. Oh my God.
What?
The other day, I'm passing over there. I'm just trying to fix Lobo for a second. So I grab something and I clip the ear of Wolverine. I just snaps the tip. Bang! And I'm like, no!
That statue is your kryptonite.
Yo, you got
yeah, that's my fucking kryptonite. I got stabbed in the eye with the claws. I was like, fuck. It's crazy. Anyway.
Oh man.
Yo, Fate, how do you like Croc?
You guys are too.
Dude, I was scared, man, but I actually like him, man.
Good.
Yeah, I was ready to come back as soon as I got him, but I looked at him. I'm like, oh, he don't look that damn bad, man. But I guess he doesn't take good pictures. But in person, at least mine, it's pretty good.
I see Vic in the background.
Yeah, my homie, man. Yeah. I gotta learn from the best, man.
What's the deal with what, guys? You guys are voting now on the collective verse, so you guys know about it.
Yeah, everyone who wants to vote.
Get that vote for the show and for Carlitos. Get that vote in.
If voting started the first, so
Sure you vote.
In the group, there's a link and everyone can vote. You don't have to be a member to vote. So.
Oh,
right.
There's not a laugh my ass off category, because then I will put Carlos in it.
Yo,
best personality.
Tell me this though. Why is the people that made this? Why are they on every category?
I don't know. But if there was a show me your ass category, Carlos wins hands down.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
I'm
no,
on the other category. They have one below side.
Guys, though, if you do enjoy the show and everyone on here, please vote for us. It would be nice if we won something once. But,
besides,
we're going against SciShow Live, though, right? With the show.
We're going against a bunch of them.
I think they're going against us, man. We were before them, man.
Well, we were before anyone. If it wasn't for this show, there would be no collector chats. Plus, I dare anyone to do 3 and 4 hour chats like we do sometimes. But on a more crazy note, one of the things I wanted to discuss today was for anyone who saw the price, who is still interested in Doomsday at that
point? I waited all day to pre-order.
Whoa, what are you talking about?
Oh, you don't know then.
Oh, hold on. I got you.
Let's let him guess. Let's let him guess. What do you think the price is?
Oh, my God. He is the reason why I would change my mind and get the Justice. I really want that piece.
Take a guess as to what you think the price is.
Okay, so the price should be, nowadays, with Wonder Woman on a horse. He should be under that, so 2,100.
See? No. That's, dude.
No, well, it's not that bad, but it is.
It ain't? Okay. Hey, that's good news.
You think,
that's good.
I'm going to tell you, it's $1,700. So I don't know about you, but to me, I would never spend $1,700 on a statue. At least not a new one. If it was an OG Grail that did its time, I'd think about it. But a brand
like an instant Grail. People have been waiting for him
brand
forever.
New from the factory. We all were flipping out at Thanos at $1,200. This is $1,700 plus shipping.
Yes, but it is a 1/3, and if you compare that to the Freeze, to Killer Croc, to like Swamp Thing, like size-wise, like
whoa. Is it a 1/3 or is it a really huge 1/4?
No, it's a huge 1/3.
It's a huge 1/3.
See, now this is the problem. The whole line that you're doing is quarter scale. Why are you fucking it up by making him 3rd scale?
Hold on. This is not like with the new 52 line, right? The new 52 line is the 1/4. This is like a whole new.
I thought he went to the 52. Look at it. What does the face look like?
The face has the regular and it has the new 52. It has 2 options.
Yeah, it has both.
It has both options.
But it's really the classic Doomsday. It's not related to the new 52. I think it's a new line. Like they're doing Swamp Thing. They're doing.
Because my whole thing was I was getting it so I could display Superman next to him, or fighting.
But now he goes next to the Superman Hush.
But when you do the one at 1/3 scale and the other at quarter scale, that's asinine.
Not really, because in some forms he is that much bigger than Superman. In some forms he's like not that much bigger, and then in other forms, like the current stuff, He's way huge. So it could be done there.
Maybe somebody in the chat can correct me, but they don't have the license for 1/4. They only have the 1/4 with collaborating with Sideshow. Like they can't do a 1/4.
But what about the Justice League line?
What about the whole new 52 line?
That's they're collaborating with Sideshow. They don't really have the line. That's why I said.
I didn't see that.
Sideshow. Yeah, dude, that's Sideshow. Look.
It wasn't advertised as collaboration.
Yeah, it's a collaboration, bro.
What were the last ones they did? Prime 1 and
Well, I promise you, they don't have the DC line for like whatever they want. Look, like hold on, let me pull this up.
No, I believe you. At least for the longest, I understand what you're saying.
See, like Polystone Statue by Sideshow Collectibles, like it's like a collaboration. They can't do for DC.
When I saw that, I'm like, okay, well maybe I'll pick that up to go with the.
I wish
Doomsday. And when I saw the price and the size, I'm like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. I don't need this piece of junk.
Flash ain't need that much. Nobody's that expensive. Like, I think one other one, $700.
That's the only Doomsday I need right now.
That's the best because it's got them fighting.
Yep.
That's how I would want it displayed. Them going at each other.
Excuse me. So he's on the website right now for $1,800 or $1,700.
I believe so.
He's only on the Prime 1 website right now. He's not up for pre-order.
Yeah, I only saw it discussed in the forums. So,
are you sure that's the U.S. price or the SPD price?
No, that's the real price. Yeah.
Just go to their website.
17.
Yeah, you could try their website. I don't like ordering from anyone other than Sideshow anyway. So.
No, it's 17.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
17.
I mean,
a screen share that, man. I would like to see that, man.
Yeah, right there, $16.99.
Yeah, if Sideshow takes care of me with this Hulk vs. Wolverine, then yeah, I'm not gonna ever badmouth Sideshow.
Oh, so they have to do a new Superman though.
This goes with the new 52. Sorry, with the Jim Lee Superman though.
Yes.
This will go perfectly with him.
Go back to the payment one. Go back to the payment page.
Death of Superman, bro.
Right there, yeah.
They have to make a new Superman.
They're making the black version of Superman, the two that will look good next to the Doomsday.
They should make 3: the one with him and his OG, and the black suit.
No, they're making the black suit version, bro.
To go with that one.
I don't know if you compare. I don't know if to go, but they're making a 1/3 Jim Lee Superman, the Hush, and they're making the black version. So I'm guessing it's the black version when he comes back to life. I guess with the silver logo, they're making that one with the beard and everything.
I want the Superman that goes with that Doomsday. I don't want to mix and match.
You want the one with the mullet? The one that had the mullet back in the day? Because that's the one that fought the Doomsday.
I think he had the mullet after he came back from.
Did he?
Yeah, that's what I think happened.
Yeah, after he came back from the dead, he had the.
Oh, so he had like the locks when he fought him, I guess.
Yeah.
I
don't know. I saw the statue, I liked it, and then I saw the price, and I'm like, I don't like
38 inches.
It's just I don't know. I'm tired of spending these prices on statues. That's why a lot of people I've said I'm happy that my collection is almost finished because I think I'll be out of the game soon enough. The prices have just gotten ridiculous.
That is a time in the DC universe, bro. I would do it because I respect that timeline right there.
What do you think of it, Carly?
I'm shocked. I never thought I'd hear Fade say that was a good price.
Oh, well, and I'm glad that DC slowed this shit too. So if I get 2 statues, give me Superman and Doomsday, and I'm out.
Yo, this thing is 38 inches high, 33 wide, 29 deep. This thing is it's the half scale almost, basically.
It's a 4-year-old.
It is, man.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to, on top of it, you're gonna have to build a custom case to put it in.
I don't think they got the right portrait though.
What do you mean?
That face right there.
You need it ugly?
It's too much bones. That's not.
Yeah, it's overdone.
I don't think that's.
And I absolutely hate the new 52 version. I think it looks ridiculous.
With the horns? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not feeling the flag, but everything else I love.
I like the flag.
The flag,
that's the whole. That's the
I
cover
like
of
the
the
flag
magazine.
because the flag is the cover to the comic book.
Yes, the cover.
That's true. Yeah. I have that combo. I don't know.
You have to have the flag. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, I'm getting it though. I'm waiting.
You're crazy.
Wow.
Man.
I'm getting it, bro.
I mean, if Sideshow does it with a good enough payment plan, I'd consider it. But other than that,
if you tell me, like, if I can only pick 2 villains to get statues, it's Darkseid and Doomsday.
You got it.
Oh, so what if Sideshow comes out with something though? Another Doomsday, like.
If it's the classic one, then maybe I'll think about it. But no, if it's classic and looks good, then I'll get the Sideshow one instead. But I don't have a choice, man. If I want to Doomsday, I really like this.
The custom one still is up there.
You think it's going to
sell
out?
The custom one I still kick
the Doomsday? No.
for not getting.
Nah, this won't sell out, bro. Not at all.
So then why don't you wait?
I don't know. I don't want to risk it, bro.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't want to risk it, bro. That happened to me with Bane, with a couple statues, and I regret it, so I might as well.
So why don't you wait? Come on. What did you learn, Cass, when you waited?
What? For which statue? Which one?
For Bane.
He learned that you got on the second shipment list.
Well, just because, you know what? I shouldn't even ordered the Bane. I should have just waited.
Yes, you should.
They fooled you with that low stock shit.
Yep.
They got you, man.
They did.
That's what they wanted to do.
They got me with that
Batman. They knew that people would panic and say, "Oh my God, let me order it because
it's back in stock." Yeah.
Yeah, it's a miracle. I mean, that happened with Lobo. I'm like, oh my God, he's out. And I had to order one from Amazon, and I go back to Sideshow. Hey, Lobo's back. I'm like, kiss my ass, man.
Yeah.
So that's out the points.
There's a Lobo at there's 2 Lobos at 2 of these shops that I know around here, and I could get them for $400. So I'm like, I want to wait. I need to wait on everything, unless I really want it, and I don't care.
Especially now, and that goes into our next topic, which is a huge thing that's been debated. I was in a 20-page debate on Facebook about it, but it's the how collecting is getting today, because a lot of people are noting A, the statues coming out are too expensive, B, you're getting PVC, C, you're getting statues cheaper now on eBay than from the actual places to order them from, the companies. D, you can sell your shit for nothing. Most people who are selling statues now are taking a loss. So it seems like that bubble has kind of burst, because there's a major issue with a lot of people backing out of the hobby now due to the value is in the shits.
Yo.
What's up, brother?
What up, guys?
John, I think, left because I think his voice wasn't working, the sound, because he was on but no one could hear him, so I'm not sure if that's why he left. One of the guys was asking.
Yeah, you gotta get a laptop. That's the best way to do it. And a headset. If you get a headset, that's the best audio. Or unless you got money, like Carlito, you get like those nice little mics.
Well, I use the same mic as Carlos.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, they were in, when I bought mine, I think they were like, what, 300 or 400, Carlos?
Yeah, it was a little high at that time.
Yeah. But you could get the Snowball version, which is pretty good. It's not as
absolutely
up there as what we have, but it's their next best version, and that one's only a couple of hundred.
Yeah. Well, if you don't want to spend the money and you have like a video game headset, it's the next best thing. It really is. And then no one can hear Carlito screaming because you got the headphones on.
Yeah.
Well, no, I agree, Wade. I think that you're going to see a lot of people leave for a while, and then maybe they'll come back. I think what will ultimately happen if collectors collaboratively decide in one voice we're not going to pay this, then and stop buying this stuff from the companies, you'll see the prices come down to where they should be, and then people will get back into the hobby. I think the problem is too many collectors saw this as, you know, a real popular hobby, and they all jumped in head first and started spending money like crazy on statues. And the statue companies are like, hey, if these guys are willing to spend $1,000 a statue, we're going to start charging that. And now we're getting above 1,000, and it's getting ridiculous. At some point, they're going to be like 2,000 a piece. And I don't know about you, but no statue to me is worth $2,000. So if you're talking an OG Doom or something, yeah, because that's done its time. It held its value. You could still sell it for a lot of money. But most of these pieces, forget about it. And if they're coming out of the gate at that price, it's never going to hold the value it's coming out of. We saw that with the Transformer line. Any of the huge lines that take up a lot of space and are super expensive, you could get them way cheaper on the secondary market.
Yo, Dave.
Yo, what's up, dude?
Yo, you need the X on that Doomsday?
Do I need it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, of course. I like that new 52 head.
Yeah, that's definitely true, Terrell. It's good for the people who are buying. So if you're a new collector and you want to get some of these older pieces that are now becoming more affordable, it's great. But when for the people who want the newer stuff, it's just gotten out of hand.
Yeah. Yo, Dave, just word of advice, bro. I don't know, the way I see it, man, like something like that, I would be waiting. Cause you already know
Doomsday?
Yeah, man.
Yo, turn it up. We can barely hear you, Chris.
Yo, y'all hear me?
Oh, thank God. I thought it was just me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm still low.
No, it's better now.
I don't know, bro. I'm no one to tell anyone how to spend their money. You know, obviously you do what you want to do, but the way I see it, yo, it's a waiting game right now. Like, it's really no rush to jump on anything these days, especially not at no, what is it, 1,700, 1,800?
Yeah, man. I don't know. I want a huge, like, I always wanted like a huge half scale statue.
Yeah.
Like, I want a really big one, and I feel like that one.
I'm not to get it, bro. I'm just saying, wait. It's not going to jump.
No, I agree. It's not gonna sell out. Like, there's really no hurry. It's just mine.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. It's those day one pre-orders that enable them to just keep on pumping these $1,700, $1,800, $1,900 statues out, bro.
No, I agree. No, you're right. You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of it. Everyone has their opinion. So,
no, it's all good advice, man. But
that looks good.
I mean,
now we could hear him.
Hey,
well,
Hey, Faith, how do you like that croc, man? It looks good.
Yeah, I like him, bro.
It looks good.
That's
a really good. It looks good, man. It looks. So let me ask you a question. I know this seems a little hard to digest, but I was just curious about the actual factory paint. Is it like really dark? Does it like make it stand out more? Like they try to They conceal it, but it kind of makes it stand out more. Is that an issue with yours? Or?
No, I think
Okay.
Killer Croc simply takes bad pictures, bro.
It's kind of weird, man, because in the video it looks fucking fantastic. I love it. I love it. I think
I got lucky with, so I'm gonna just keep it like this.
Okay, hey, man. Yeah, kudos to you, dude. Congratulations. That looks really good, man. Did you do a video or anything on it, or take any pictures?
Man, this bro, he is a butt.
Hand sculpted, my brother. Hand sculpted. You go right there.
I was supposed to get him Monday, and I got him today, man. I'm like, golly.
Yeah, that's hot. That looks good. That looks good, man. That looks like that's pretty close to Sideshow prototype. That looks good, dude. I dig it. Yeah, both of y'all. Congratulations, for sure. Oh. I'll tell you what I like about that Prime 1 Doomsday, though. I love that flag. That looks hot. That flag, that was a nice touch. It really just tied everything together, and they did it right. I was kind of hating on it in the beginning, but it looks good. I got to admit that's a pretty cool Doomsday statue if you're a fan. It's just such a space horde, dude. It's humongous. It was like 3 feet 2 inches tall.
They put the weight on it.
Wide.
How much does it weigh?
I don't know, man.
That's PVC.
That's PVC.
It's a fucking dinghy. It floats and shit. Oh, it's a dinghy. You can throw it on your back.
They all float.
They all float.
Look at this monster, bro.
Yeah, it's huge, man. That dude in the picture's like, what, 4 feet tall?
Oh, man.
Let me see. And whoever painted it did a good job, too.
I like the accuracy, though, of...
that guy's a real nice guy. Who's that? I forgot his name. Kelvin? That guy right there? Yeah, he's a good dude. Yeah, that looks good, man. That looks good. That looks good. Damn. God,
look at that shit, bro. That's ridiculous.
What the fuck?
That's the point. Like, it's so damn big.
And when you say the price,
I love that. Oh, I like that picture right there, though. That's hot.
That's no 52. I got that. I got that comic book. Yeah.
Oh,
that's hot.
Yeah, I wouldn't display it with that one. I would use the other.
With this head? You like this one better?
Yeah, I don't like the horns, like with the ram horns on them.
Oh, yeah? That's not for you?
No, where did they get that from? I don't even know where they got that from. Man.
No, 52.
I like it. It's funny you should say that. I prefer that. I prefer that to the other. Let me see that picture again.
Hold on. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Whoever made that up, they should have just scrapped that idea.
Which one?
I think it looked pretty good though. I kind of like it.
Take that head off and save us $200.
The only thing is the horns kind of look like dog ears. I like what they were going, but they look like mutton chops turned into stone. Yeah, but I still like the idea. Sorry.
Also, if you guys have to pick one, they're pretty much the same price. The Swamp Thing or the...
Oh, Doomsday. Come on.
Yeah, I think every Doomsday.
All day, every day, Doomsday.
You sound like those guys on Facebook. Dude, I'm so tired of those people on Facebook asking stupid questions like,
oh my God.
Do I go for the Iron Man over here or do I buy this Iron Man? I need to sell one. I'm like, I told somebody else, I was like, you're not selling any of them. Like, you're just trying to get people to argue on Facebook.
Yeah, attention starved. It's like, okay, I get it. The blue pill or the red one. How about neither? All right, there you go. Don't
sometimes ask questions doesn't even relate it to statues, bro. I have to like block people all the time because they spam your.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yo, what is the deal, man? Like, if someone's in one group, and I want to bring this up real quick, it shouldn't bother me, but it's like if I'm like at work, it's like bang, 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 bang. I'm like, what's going on? It's the same fucking group posted in every other group, and it's like I'm in a lot of groups, so it's like it drives me nuts. It drives me nuts.
Oh, it's always the same people.
You have to lower it because all your coworkers start staring at you because your phone's going off every second.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see. Okay, zoom in on that, man. Give me some of that Killer Croc porn, Fate. Yeah, that looks good, dude. Yeah, that doesn't look bad to me at all, man. That looks fucking. For me, it looks regrettable that I didn't order it. You know.
I told you guys.
I look at the scales on that. Look at this. Vigiano crushed this thing, dude. You know how much work went into that, man? Come on, dude. That's perfect. I mean, even at first, I thought that the exclusive head looked a little goofy, but it still looks good. I don't give a shit. It looked good to me, you know? I think I would have liked less toothy grin and more like open, elongated, extended jaw. You know what I mean? But I thought that for a crocodile head, it looked great. But that's the money shot right there. That looks hot. That's hot as hell. Damn, that looks good.
You know what you need to do, Fate?
That's a good ass statue. See, I don't look too bad right there, dude. I have to look any worse than any other statue with a shitty.
Well, not to mention, you're not going to display it at that angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it looks great.
It looks a lot worse on video and camera than in person, man.
I believe it does. I believe it does. Maybe just the kind of paint that's picked up. You know what I mean? More camera.
I went over to. I was over at Lou's crib, and he's got that Silver Surfer, and I didn't know that it had seams.
So wait a minute. Hold on a minute. You went to Lou's crib and you survived?
Yeah. Nice guy.
Hey,
you didn't know Lou was a cannibal? Didn't know Lou was a cannibal?
Well, I didn't know Silver Surfer had seams on his armpits right here.
Oh hell yeah!
And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, why is everyone crying about this when they've got like, craziness OG that has these crazy seams?
A lot of the OG pieces have all crazy seams, man. Had crazy seams, man. That's why I was like, yo, that's correctable, man. But I mean, look at the. Let me ask you a question, Fate. Are those sculpted or are those fabric on his hands? The wraps.
They're sculpted.
That's great.
Oh, lag, man. They're sculpted, man.
All right.
Wristbands? Or the little
those are sculpted. Those are sculpted. Yeah, the wraps. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool.
No, it's a solid piece, man. I mean, of course.
It is a solid piece, man. Yo, when people were telling me like, yo, I don't know if that looks like Killer Croc, I'm like, are you stupid or are you just fucking stupid? I mean, do you look at a comic book that looks like that's the best of both worlds? You got his Hush style face and you got the humanoid looking face, which is incredible. It's perfect. I was like, all right, I guess must be me. I must be smoking fucking crack or something because I don't know what I'm talking about. But that looks great. I mean, that looks great. So yeah, congrats on that, man.
Yeah, thanks.
I'll tell you what though, and it's funny. Where's Chris? Or sorry, where's Tech? Is he here?
Yo, what up? I'm still here. I'm listening.
Yo, I'm gonna take a page out of your book with an announcement. Commissions and Customs are making a crazy comeback. You heard it here first.
Oh yeah, somebody was asking that in the chat room.
I'll tell you what though, man. A lot of dudes are getting it right. Remember a couple years ago, Lou, Customs you used to like force yourself to like them shit. They'd have like a Green Lantern mask that was kind of wobbly, but you were like, "Fuck it, I love it." But now things are getting good, man. People are taking it seriously. They're catching on. Did you see that? You see that image I showed you?
Yeah, the magic.
The magic.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah,
that
I was linked to the group, and I have more pictures of it.
Oh, okay. You should post those up because I was just like, I was giving it to you know what, man. I got enough statues. I'm kind of getting a little sick of it. I'm getting out of it. Then when I saw that, I was like, yeah, put me down for one. Right back in there. I had to have that.
If I didn't have a magic, I would get it.
Man, you're crazy. Get that.
But I'm not a big fan of the new magic. So.
Really? I thought you were.
Yeah. I like the old school magic. That's why I got that statue.
Oh, okay, like the original.
That really big wide sword. I'm not really a big fan of.
No kidding. I like that. I mean, I like them both, but I like this one better. But I'm a huge fan of the Comic Cat one, which is
the character herself. Yeah, I have the sideshow magic.
Yeah, so do I. I got that. Sure.
And that's a superb piece for anyone.
Which one? Which is two of them?
Where the hands are pulling her down.
Yes, that's the one. It's awesome. Yeah. The clear resin.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up, yo, Fake, man. Those are all Funko Pops?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Did you see there was a Game of Thrones one? Did you hear about a Game of Thrones one or something?
Dude, I haven't seen one episode of Game of Thrones, so I didn't buy one pop again.
Me either. I haven't seen one.
You're fucking up.
Yeah, I did unload in that. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I heard it was like, bitches fucking and dragons. I was like, all right. I had my attention for like 5 minutes, and I was like, that's it. Hey, yo, by the way, just in case y'all are interested, that guy Dynamic Menace, who does all the boss capes for like the Superman and the Batman. He's doing a real Turner Batman head. So keep on the lookout for that. So yeah, check it out. He does good stuff. So he was telling because he's got like the Turner cape going on. So apparently he's going to try to match it up. Hopefully he's got Tim Bruckner doing it, so he can't lose.
No, that's really cool.
Oh. Yeah.
So Carlos, people are begging for some comedy out of you.
The thing is that
I think Carlos is taking a nap.
Yeah, no, just that I went to Miami. Never mind. I'm off today.
That's all right.
Put on the light.
That's why he's
lurking in the dark.
He's in the dark because he had one too many shots.
Yeah, that's what it is. He's lurking in the dark.
Anyway,
it's hurting my eyes.
I'm watching Hellboy 2. I love Hellboy 2.
I'm a Hellboy 1 fan. The 2 was okay for me, but Hellboy 1 for me.
Yo, I remember when they did the statue of the Angel of Darkness. That thing.
Fantastic. How tall was that thing?
That was huge.
Huge.
That's what I regret not being able to get.
Yeah, me too. I've tried to get it. I could. I've seen a couple of repaints that were pretty badass on that too. Oh. Yo, I wonder how that Doomsday statue was beast, man. That thing was huge.
I know, man.
Yeah, but it's VC.
What's up?
PVC.
Is that PVC? What do you say?
I thought he said DC. I was like, yeah, that should be good news for you. Oh, PVC. Yeah, no, it's probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
You're gonna get it?
Yeah, I gotta get it. Got it.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you, like I said, man, the design's good. And that flag of his cape, that looks hot. I was like, yeah, that's something like off a comic book cover.
Yeah, the cape thing was my favorite part of it, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. But it just really tied everything together well. It really.
Funny thing, the cape was suggested by a guy in the group chat in the Facebook group. Like I don't think they were gonna go for that, and some guy made a suggestion, and I think they changed it.
Oh, nice.
Good for them. They listen to your customers, right? It makes sense. Absolutely. But I've seen a lot of previews, man. I haven't really seen anything that's really got me pumped, be honest with you.
Yo, you guys seen the Twitter head Wonder Woman?
What's that?
Yeah, it looks
I've seen it.
Anybody getting it?
Nope.
Is it Dennis in here? I'm sharing my screen. I can't see.
Oh, look at that, Tim.
Is Dennis on the chat or no?
I don't know, but I see your next Walking Dead piece.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking. There's no Dennis. All right. Yeah, check this out, you guys. So this is resin. It's not polystone. It's not PVC. This is a resin statue. Then it's Shiva and Ezekiel or whatever. Ezekiel. Yeah. My buddy, he's pointing out the where the hair meets the head. It looks kind of rough, but hopefully they fix that.
Yeah, a little bit. Very hair hat.
How much is that?
Yeah. $329. It's not up for pre-order yet. So there's Shiva. There's a good picture of Shiva eating up the dude. There's zombies on the back. There's another picture of a zombie getting crushed. I like the way they did the blood on this one. Some of them are kind of dark.
Yeah, cool.
But damn it, let's go. There's other pictures down here, I think. But look at that blood splatter.
Yeah.
It's going up there. So yeah, this is the next one that I'm going to be picking up for sure. I'm going to be throwing it right down over there.
Blam.
So I don't know if you guys can see. I got cables and shit.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
It's good.
Yeah. It's going to be number.
Where is it going to fit?
Number 5. Well, I have to move stuff around down there, and I gotta play with the I got to play with picking them up. You know what I mean? Right, bringing them up. You know, put them on little risers and stuff. So he'll fit back there. But yeah, that's the next one. The next pre-order, I should say, not the next one.
Yeah. But his come out pretty fast. I mean, his turnaround's not too long.
Yeah, they announce it, and it's like, boom, 4 months later, you're going to have it. So, besides that, is anyone else getting anything new? Anything going on?
I'm still waiting for a quarter scale Hela one day, God willing. That needs to be done. Yeah.
What character is that?
From
Thor
Ragnarok.
Oh, okay.
Oh, from Thor. I mean, Kate Blanchett, Hela's fine, but I would like
his sister, right?
With all the stuff sticking out of her head.
It's Loki's daughter, I think, in the comic.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Loki's daughter.
I thought there was like a sister or something like that, or maybe it is his daughter. Okay.
Everyone seems to be liking the Vader from Iron Studios when they have it in hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The helmet is plastic. Someone put up a good review. I thought they did a good review of it, but the helmet's plastic. I don't know if that matters to anybody. I know like plastic is a big.
That makes sense. They want the shiny quality.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'll tell you honestly, it's like when people are saying, you know, you got a statue like Thanos that's this huge mass. If you're gonna have some PVC trim on it, that's fine. I don't give. I mean, if the whole thing is PVC like Swamp Thing, you're not getting. That rings up as a no sale for me. But yeah. I mean, I can see like if the armor and I expect the gloves to be plastic. I mean, come on, you know. But the whole thing is through. That's bullshit. So yeah, PVC. That's to be expected. It's not going to be fiberglass. No one's making a fiberglass Vader helmet, and they're not. That's too much money, right? So PVC's a mix, and ABS plastic too. It's a mix of
Sorry.
Wouldn't that be awesome though to have like a fiberglass Vader helmet molded out of that you cast it out of that mold?
Yeah,
Fiberglass.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty hot, right? Good gloss paint job on there. That'd be hot. Probably look killer.
Yo, Omar, let me see that Hulk #1.
Do they do that?
I'm not keeping it here. It's in the bank.
Oh.
Yeah, don't leave it here.
That's true.
How much does that go for? Hulk #1.
It's like 15K.
Yeah,
that's pretty nice for an old crappy book. That's pretty nice.
What was it, like a 3.5 Amazing Fantasy? I heard goes for like 18,000 or something.
Yeah.
They're ridiculous money.
Amazing.
Like 3.5 is basically if you fucking sneeze, it turns to dust, right?
That's probably more than 1.5.
Yeah. I had a friend of mine.
3.5's like yellowish pages, maybe a little bit of spine cracking, stuff like that.
I had a friend of mine in Jersey in 2005, 2007. He had like 2 Avengers #1, and I think he got like 45,000 for each. It's a ridiculous amount of money.
Brandon, one of the guys that watches the show, and I'm friends with, he has a lot of the old school, like first appearance comics.
Yeah. Oh, which Brandon? Miguel?
Yeah.
Does he really?
Mm-hmm. He's got Avengers 1, Fantastic Four, a whole bunch of them.
He's got real books then.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's got real books then. Man, I've had all those books. At one point when I was a kid, I had 4 X-Men #1s. I think I gave them away or threw them in the garbage.
Of course. Now you're kicking yourself.
Shit. My house would be bigger, that's for damn sure. Yeah.
If only you had like a super.
I know Tim loves to hear
that
flip commentary, boy. Tim's like, yeah, you fucking prick.
Well, yeah, if you have a first Superman or a first Batman, and it's selling for that price, you're gonna flip it.
Yeah, that's not a problem. It's I remember, what was it? Outcast #1 came out, and I was picking up my books at the shop, and some guy was like, "I want all your books, your Outcast #1s, please." It's like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, it's funny because I went to this comic book shop and there was a rare Iron Man a couple of years ago that had come out, or something to that effect, or a rare Spider-Man, and I was trying to get it, and this motherfucker ordered them all, and I looked at him like, "Yo, dude, can you not fucking be so goddamn greedy?" And he had the whole. And I'm looking at this fucking comic guy, and he looked like so introverted, like his eyes were looking at his bridge of his nose. So he wasn't helping me out behind the counter. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? But I was pissed, man. I was pissed because he did it to me twice. He went for another book that I was there for. I was like, I want this book. Oh, he ordered them all. I was like, fuck off.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Oh, you should have started a fucking bidding war right there.
Right?
I'll wipe my ass with one of those fucking books and hand it back to him. Yeah.
John, man, you should have called me. We would have slapped that motherfucker right there.
Yeah, I should have, right? I should have called you. Even though I didn't know who the hell you were.
You would have been going to a proctologist the next day. A fucking statue would have been up his ass.
There you go.
Well, I was laughing because once I saw a guy do that, and this collector was in there too, and he just smacked him out of the guy's hands. And as they hit the floor and they're getting creased up, he goes, "I guess they're not 9.8s anymore, bitch." And he walked out.
That's my kind of guy. Like that guy.
Oh, it was hilarious. But yeah, especially back in the day of like the flea markets.
Oh my God, yeah.
People would do that all the time. They'd come in the comic shop and just buy out whole stacks of #1s and stuff.
I remember those days, man. I remember I went to this comic book store in Yonkers called the Dragon's Den. They're relatively famous. Back when they first opened, when I was a little kid, man, I used to see like Conan #1 for like $400, and I would trip out because that was like back in the 80s, And I think I got like Submariner 1 through like 6 in really good condition for like $30.
Yeah, I mean, I was kicking myself because back in the day, we was talking about when we were kids, I was looking at the first appearance of Iron Man.
Right.
And it was, I think they wanted $500 at the time.
Right.
And now when you're a young kid, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, it might be $5 million,
And now you're looking at it today and you're like, fuck, I wish I bought.
Yeah, but the problem was I used to go with my aunt. I remember I was looking at a Conan Savage Sword of Conan #1. I looked at it for like 5 minutes, and then I looked up at her, and I saw her looking down at me like, yeah, you're out of your fucking mind. You even think about asking me to get a slap. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna try that, But I kind of gave it a puppy dog eye for a second, and she was like, yeah, you're about to get beat down, kid. I still love that book. It hasn't gotten past $1,000 though. I'm surprised. I love that. I love the cover on it. That Savage Sword #1 and #4 are my favorite Conan covers of all time.
Yeah, they're starting to go up. Like I saw the first appearance of Red Sonja's going up now.
Yeah. So I'm curious, man. I mean, Prime One's got all of this artwork that they bought off IA, and I guess, but now they're not doing anything with it. Ghost Rider and Mephisto, and they advertise it once or twice, but I don't know. I think they're getting cockblocked. So I think Sideshow's going to start maybe churning out a lot of Marvel stuff. I don't know, man, because they got the work and they're ready to do it, but they've been staying away from it. It's, every time you see it's more Batman, right? Justice League.
Yeah, that's true. I would love to see Sideshow try a Ghost Rider because they haven't done one since Ghost Rider on Throne.
Yeah, that was Matt, and the one before that was, which was beautiful though, the maquette for the movie that Ray Villafane.
Yeah, I own the maquette.
The maquettes. Did you have the Ghost of the Western one, or just the?
No,
other?
I have the modern one.
Did you ever see the Western one? It's beautiful.
Yes, I've seen it.
Man, I just wish
I
those
was
things
gonna
were
get-
quarter scale. Huh?
Like, at a Royal Collectible, I had it for like $325. I had it in my hand, and I'm like, eh.
Bugging. Well, I hear you.
Oh yeah, I got a deal and a half on mine. Vic sold me his for $100.
Can't be.
Yo,
So
dude,
that was a no-brainer.
I love Halloween, man. My kids
Oh
just
yeah,
give
I
me
got
candy.
Oh, yeah.
They just get me candy, bro. I love it.
I mean, I've gotten so lazy, man. I just like, put my pizza, my steak, and my candy in a blender.
They're making it rain with candy.
I'm so fucking tired for a couple more. I'm like, just give me the straw in the blender cup. That's it. I'm like, I got my vegetables in there, right? Thanks. But, what the hell? Yeah, I'll tell you, that Magic commission, though, I'm pumped about that. I'm very pumped about the gigantic surfer that's coming. God help me when I paint that thing. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to have 2 different painters do each one. So I'll post it up here when it's done for you guys to shred.
You're talking about the one with the Sentinel hand. I mean, the Galactus hand.
With what I call Galactus jazz hands. It's got looks like he's fondling someone's nuts, right? It's like one finger this way, one finger that way. But whatever. But the sculpt itself is beautiful, so that's going to be. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm probably going to spray it, with the chrome. If it was thick enough, I would be great if it could endure the chrome dipping process. But I don't think that it's durable enough for it not to melt. So electroplating, something like that. Maybe. We'll see.
There's a ton of custom Silver Surfers, and I like them all. But there's a bunch.
You ever see mine?
To pick from.
I think yours was the one that started the whole revolution.
Which one?
His
Hold on a minute.
Perfect.
Hail to the king, baby.
Did you repaint the SS one, or did you ended up getting a custom one, or?
Dude, I'm like the Seminole. I'm the father. You know what I'm saying? I'm the acorn. Like those are all acorns. I'm the tree, my man. You know what I'm saying? I was the first one. Mine is the first one. Mine was done by Creations in Chrome. But I think I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. But I think there was 2 different chroming processes, and that was the older one they used to use. It's not as shiny, but it looks more like stainless steel.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what I like. Kind of like have you ever seen a hood ornament on a Mack truck? It's like a bulldog. It's stainless steel. It kind of looks like that kind of chrome look, Mm-hmm. Not tinfoil shiny, but still pretty looking shiny and durable, like chrome on a bumper. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
and then also the base was painted 2 different kinds of color chrome. It was a mixture of a black and a purple, and that's what gave it that really cool tint to it. And then a friend of mine was kind enough, with us working together, worked out a thing where he sprayed somehow this silver and white paint, and it gave it that Galactus dust effect on it. You know what I mean? And then the stars are a little corny, but we tried. They look kind of like
that was what set it off to me, was the whole space look to it.
Yeah, that's all me, dude. And when you see the big one when it's coming, the only thing that I'm worried about with the new one, the colossal sized one, is the board bending. If that board doesn't bend, next grail, right up there. So the surfer to have. It's not to say there won't be other ones that are good, but I don't see any of them, for me anyway. Just I like that. Annihilation Principle, Galactus fingers. Come on. Looks good. Good stuff.
There's definitely a lot to choose, though. I noticed that with Magneto, too. A lot of people doing Magnetos and stuff.
All right. So, but honestly, even
I think they all look good, though. I like them all.
See, that's you and I will differ on that. I think I don't think I don't like the body of the XM Magneto. I think the overall XM Magneto is fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm just not too keen on the body. It looks a little like soft. You understand what I'm saying? Like they just, you know what I mean? You see Magneto in a lot of, I mean, the Jim Lee Magneto was jacked. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of custom ones though that look nice too. Like there's one where he's like holding Wolverine's head and he's like floating.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people have to choose from though. There's a lot to choose from.
Without a doubt. You know, he's a popular character. Yeah. You get to choose. That's a very popular one. Let's see. I didn't like the one that Iron Studios did, when he's shoving the girder through the beam through the Sentinel's face. I like the idea. I like
it's a diorama.
Yeah, I didn't care for it. It looked a little stiff. All the other ones just don't look good to me, to be honest. RCB's looks really good. It needs better paint. But I thought that
would have loved.
Hold on a second.
He's talking about Mephisto on Throne, and I'm like, he would have loved the one John showed me, but unfortunately, it never came to light. It's actually, I still have the pictures, but I can't show them. It was going to be really good. So did you go out as the Crow then, Tim?
Mm-mm. Hold on one second. I'll tell you what I did. I like to try to be clever and try to be smart. Mm-hmm. And I took name tags and put them all over me. And they were like Freddy Krueger or Jason or Michael Jackson or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I had put black gloves, a beanie on. I put black paint, like an old school robber. And I was identity thiefed. I was an identity thief.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
My wife did. This year I did Uncle Fester.
Did you have the robe and everything, or what?
I had the light bulb. The whole thing.
Did the light bulb work? You had one that like lit up?
Yeah. Well, it had like a little switch, so you would like light on it with your tooth, and it would light up. So people are like, how do you do that?
That's nice. That's fucking awesome. Yeah. Man, I swear to God.
So, John, I was telling one of the guys said he would love a Mephisto on Throne, and I said you should have seen the one John had, but unfortunately I can't show pictures of it.
Yes, you can. You can show pictures of it now.
You can, even though it was sold to someone else.
No, they actually advertised it. I don't know what the hell happened to it. They bought it, but you can go right ahead.
Let me see if I still have the pictures.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. I don't know if you watched part of the beginning of the show.
Okay.
But my Hulk vs. Wolverine head is leaking resin.
I don't know. Can I see it again? Would you mind?
Yeah. Hold on.
All right. I thought you were going to ask me a question. I was about to tell you, nah, man, I'm straight.
Either that or one of the sideshow workers left the present inside him.
Yeah, I don't know what. I don't understand that, man. I was trying to envision. I was like, that sounds fucking disgusting. And it's a boil. Resin boil.
I asked them if they ever saw this before, and they're like, "No, we've never even heard of this." I'm like, "Well, me either, but it's fucking leaking."
But it's happening. Let me see it. You're frozen, by the way.
Am I?
Yeah. So is Omar.
No, you're not frozen, but
click on my name again.
Yeah, I see him moving. I clicked on him.
Oh, okay. Okay, you can.
It just looks like the webcam is a potato.
All right. I don't see it. Raise it up a little bit.
See, I don't know if you could see my arrow.
But you gotta stop moving. I need for the focus.
Okay,
it's right where his finger is.
All right. Just wait.
Hold on. Fuck.
See that one shiny spot right here?
That is bizarre, man. Evidently, what I'm thinking is there was a bubble.
Look at that shit.
Yeah.
And what happens is it's going to turn white. It's going to turn white, and then I'm going to scrape it off, and it's going to be like it's just going to come back.
Does it smell like bleach?
I didn't smell it. I didn't smell it.
Well, the only thing that I could surmise is that I see it during the casting process. Perhaps there was some like bubbly that caused some sort of encapsulation of liquid resin in there. And remember, it's not water; it's sticks, so it's oozing, so to speak. It's literally a
it's
resin.
It's just getting bigger. It's just getting bigger. Yeah.
It's literally a resin boil. So there's nothing you can do with that, but get a replacement. That's pretty interesting because I'm thinking of when the chroming process happens, and people always wait for months and months to see if any gas bubbles erupt, right, and destroy the chrome. So because gas gets trapped in there, it isn't all pushed out, So then when it bursts, it fucks everything up. And I mean that's the only thing I can think of. That's weird. That's a weird thing. But yeah, that's the only thing I think of. That's just bullshit.
Yeah, they it was funny though. They weren't going to do anything until they looked at my pre-orders.
Yeah, they're like, oh no.
You don't want to lose this guy.
No, yeah. My friend, they were going to say, hey, tell him, fuck this guy. And the minute they saw him, they were like, my friend, we're so sorry.
Where are you going?
No, we take care for you right now. But that's okay. That's okay. And so what's weird though, that's something that's actually documentable because that's got to be a first ever, unless someone else comes out and says, unless someone else hashtags you, me too.
Yeah. Well, didn't Vic back in the day open up a statue and it was just mush or something like that?
I don't know.
I know he is Gladiator Hulk and the leg was off.
Okay, it was like mush, wasn't it, or something like that? It wasn't like it didn't.
It's possible. I'm not.
I remember. No. Oh.
I just remember he grabbed it by the leg.
It came off
to pull it out, and the whole leg just came off.
I would have lost my shit over that,
dude. Yeah, well, they're gonna email me within a few days, so I don't know. Hopefully, it's good news. I don't know what.
Yeah, you just say you fix or I cancel everything.
I don't want to break. I'd rather just have them send me a new head. I don't know. I don't want to replace the whole body because I've seen some Hulks at some comic shops and the paint's like off. The paint is sloppy too, and this one's pretty nice. So there's no need to break this thing or get rid of it. I just need a new head. New Hulk head, please.
I just love to see you crack it open so we can see what's going on inside.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't know.
Cask.
Yo.
I told you not to get that Marvel piece, man. This is what happens, man. When you see, you can't coexist, man. It's one or the other, man. So there you go.
Yeah, I was hoping, I don't know, if they don't replace it, what are my options? You know what I mean? I'm pretty much fucked. I could just try to clean it every day until it like clears out.
Drill it out, empty it, put a little putty in there.
We'll go to Coliseum and we'll swap it.
Let me see your whole
pay, dude.
And then he pulls out one out of his pocket.
No, they have one displayed, bro. We'll swap it.
Just grab it and then be like, "Oh, this is so cool," and then put it back up.
Yeah, and then sleight of hands. It's good.
That's a good idea.
Go to the guy, yo, man, what's this leaky shit?
Oh God.
To the comic shop, man, and do a switcheroonie. That's what you're talking
about? Easy.
You better hope his comic shop doesn't watch the show. All of a sudden, they're like follow him around the store.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna cancel my pre-orders if you guys don't fucking fix this. Like,
what did they say again? They're gonna look into it. If they say that, bro, they're gonna hook you up. They would have said no already.
they put me in the queue and they said it's gonna take 3 to 4 days. They're gonna email me back.
Bro,
3 days.
they got you, dude. They got you. They would have said.
Okay, that's when you need to push, man, and that's to speak to some kind of supervisor, bro.
If they try to deny my shit.
That Q stuff is just another shut up, get you off because I don't want you to explode and all that. No, can I speak to
but
somebody above that? I know y'all have
doing.
How hard is it for me to get a new head sculpt?
Yeah, right. Yep. Just tell them don't make me DNA test this shit.
Yeah.
No, but that was the lady in the chat, right, Tim? Or was it a phone call?
No. It was just a computer chat.
Yes, that lady doesn't deal with returns. It's got to be the return team. So they always say the same thing, but they get back to you, man. Like,
yeah,
I've had a bunch of returns this year, and every time.
Really? Yeah, I don't mind going through the process. I'll go through the process.
Dude,
that's fine.
I'm telling you, man, Sideshow customer service is ridiculous. Like, ridiculously good. Like, I got my cheetah. She wouldn't fit in the base. Chipped. And me trying to get her out of the base, I fucked up her like toenails and broke off. And I'm like, yo, this happens. He's like, don't worry about it. My Prime 1 Robin came jacked up. They got me replaced. Gave my money back right away. What else? The Noel right away. Like everything, they take care of you.
Yeah, the few problems I had, they took care of also. So.
Hey, so for your chip, what did they do exactly?
The cheetah, they were gonna send me a new one, but I wasn't feeling her, so I'm taking my money back, and they gave me everything back. The money for the shipping, everything.
Another one with what? Just a chip issue?
It wouldn't fit in the base properly. Like it wouldn't go all in, and then it got stuck in there, so I had to heat it up a little bit. And when I took her off, it chipped the nail, like her toenails.
My croc has too. Yeah, you got. Careful.
So I was screwed because I already sent the pictures showing that nail wasn't broken. So I had to tell the truth. So I'm like, yo, this broke, me trying to take it off. So they're like, oh, it's fine.
I just don't want to ship this back. I don't want just send me another head. That's all I want.
If it's just the head, they're just going to send you a new head and they're going to tell you to break yours.
Okay, that's fine.
That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, you're not going to be able to. You're not going to send the whole piece out back, bro.
I don't want to send that out. Yeah.
No, they won't ask you. Don't ask you, man.
Just definitely do a video on like opening that head.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the video and be like, yo, fuck Marvel, and just smack it, and then.
Well, it's funny because Gal Gadot was found wearing a shirt that said "fuck Marvel," so I gotta kick that.
That's really cool, man. But I wonder if we get, I don't know, special treatment if they see a huge PO list, man.
Yeah, I'm sure.
To this day,
absolutely.
I have never lost a refund. What's he call it? The
NRD.
NRD. I've never lost, man.
Yeah.
I've always go like, yo, I need to cancel it, and every time they refund me the NRD.
Really?
So yep, every time, bro. And I've canceled like 5-6 statues this year, and I've got my NRD every time.
Wow.
So I don't know if they see my pre-order list or something. I don't know.
You have a big pre-order list right now?
Yeah,
with them.
Pretty big.
Yeah. I mean, I like that though. Like, you know what I mean? You're taking care of someone.
And if it gets delayed once, bro, just 1 month, doesn't matter. You go like, yo, this got delayed. I'm no longer interested. They refund your money. At least for me.
Jeez.
That's what I did with the whole Arkham line. I had the whole thing pre-ordered, do the whole thing. And I'm like, yo, I want my money back, bro. I don't want this. I waited till it got delayed. Yo, I'm not interested anymore, man. It's getting delayed too much. I got my refund.
Did they move? Did they move your NRDs to something else, or did they actually just refund you the money?
They refund your money, or you can put it to somewhere. It's up to you, man.
Oh, they don't do that anymore, though.
No.
They stopped that.
They stopped it. Okay. I got my money back.
Actually, you could do
that. I just got my money back for Huntress. Huntress, the cape issues. I just said, yo, this cape issues is whack. I'll get it later. Can I get my refund? Got you, man. And they refunded Huntress.
Oh wow. It's because they know that you're gonna buy that Prime 1 statue room.
Doomsday, I think so.
Doomsday. Fair. Are you gonna get that?
The Prime 1?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, I would love to get it, but now that I'm looking, I'm like,
What do you? Awesome. Yeah.
I would have to like I mean, I could do it and make it happen, but
He's not going to fit in a best.
I can't have him by himself. I have to have him.
That's not going to fit in a packs, man. I don't know where they're going to fit.
Yeah, what are you going to do with that?
Probably a special, like,
Yeah, he needs his own spot.
Yeah.
At least just him and Superman.
My concern is how deep he is, like, because he won't. Like, I'm trying to fit him, like, maybe like somewhere like this, but he's too. Like,
I still want that Noel, man. Still want it.
Yeah, he's too wide. He's not even gonna fit right there.
No, like so I don't know. I gotta figure something out. I have like a year and a half, so I'm good to think about it. To where I'm gonna put him.
You don't want him to like crush one of your bestas either.
No, not gonna be there. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm a sucker for DC classics, man. Gotta have him.
What you should do is you should get like just a big glass table, just a nice glass table, and put him right on top of the glass table.
Yeah.
You gotta go glass, dude.
I'll take a picture. I'll be famous after it breaks.
Yeah, it's falling.
Yo, that thing's gonna be so heavy, man. Wow, that thing's gonna be ridiculous. No, but what I'm worried about is they came out with Doomsday. They're just gonna keep going. They're gonna do the Kingdom Come line. They're gonna do the all the Hush, the Tenna Hush. Like
they're all over the place.
Where are you gonna put all that, man?
That Kingdom Come is gonna be hot, bro. I ain't gonna.
The what?
The Kingdom Come.
I know, man. Can you imagine? Like that's crazy. They're gonna do they have the rebirth stuff. They're gonna do Kingdom Come. The Hush stuff.
I like the
I like the rebirth Batman suit with the little purple. Like I want to get this comic book. Let me show you. Like I love it.
Go ahead. Oh, I like the comic, man, but I don't want every single one because it's never gonna end, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
But Kingdom Come, that's like iconic timeline.
Alex Ross again.
What are you showing?
Oh, hold on. Let me see. I'll show you something. I don't want to get this one. It's a rebirth. Looks pretty cool.
Okay, yeah.
Michael Turner art, I think.
Yeah, art style. Yeah, he's dead.
No, that's yeah. He is. Rest in peace, man. But they took this is in the Batman and Superman line, not line, the comic book, and they just changed it to make him rebirth. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, how old is that? I'm missing that one, man. I seen that Metal series is just bananas, man. But I don't have that.
You reading Metal?
Yeah, I'm getting Metal.
I'm collecting it. I haven't read it though.
Aquaman one. Say what?
It's really good, man.
I'm collecting.
The Drowning?
I haven't read any of the book ship. I'm collecting them.
It's really good, bro.
Yeah, that's like the one. I mean, I don't know. Everybody's stepping their game up, man. They got the whole 3D covers on everything, man. It's like the comic game is stepping up, man. Art-wise, and or at least for DC, I don't know about your Marvelites. Actually, I heard your Marvelites was having trouble, man. That's just what I heard. I'm not hating.
They are, bro.
Lou, I know you go both sides, man. So would you happen to know Marvel stinking it up lately as far as comics?
Honestly, I haven't really bought too many since I moved here because I haven't found an actual shop that I like yet.
Oh, okay.
But I've seen a lot more DC stuff being bought as collectible than Marvel lately, for sure.
I think they're making a little comeback now because they're bringing back a couple of the classic characters. But like a year ago, they either they killed off or they switched everybody. Like Captain America wasn't there. It's Falcon is Captain America.
That whole weird thing
they killed off Wolverine for X-23. Like Kitty Pryde was Star-Lord.
They did some weird shit where
there was this whole diversity thing that they tried to do and they killed it, man. Jane Foster's Thor, like every single character.
Captain America, Hydra agent.
Yeah. So, and then it's not working out for them. Oh, even the Hulk is some Asian dude. Like it's not Bruce Banner.
Yeah, I mean, I could see why they'd want to do it. I just, I feel like they could be more creative.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like the Tony Stark, I guess Iron Man's a little black girl now, or whatever, which is cool.
Mary Williams, I think it was called.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. I like that. But I don't know. Everyone's got that idea of who Iron Man is to them, but
make
like
no characters. Don't make her make no characters. Don't try to take classic characters and use them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Make new characters. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But you could kind of pull it off with like Iron Man and stuff like that because it's just a suit, right? So she just takes over. I don't know.
Exactly.
And then Jane Foster is Thor. I think that's cool, but I don't know.
Sucks.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. They got crazy with their alternate realities and all this other.
Running out of ideas.
That's what DC does. I hate it. The multiverse. They created the multiverse so they could just be like, they could just sell all kinds of comics to you. There was like an Asian Superman book out. I don't know if it's still even alive anymore.
Oh, it still is, bro.
Is it? Okay. Yeah, I mean, so
Chinese Superman.
Yeah.
I
mean, to each their own, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, but at least they keep the regular Superman, and then they do an extra Superman. They don't go and kill off Clark Kent and then make.
So you've got DC that does multiverse, so they just be like, oh, this is a different universe, so it's a different type of Barry Allen or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool with me, as long as you don't.
So, what do you guys think of the whole thing of they're gonna have the original actor who played Jimmy Olsen be in the new Justice League movie?
As who?
It's gonna be like if you look at his badge, I believe it still does say Jimmy Olsen, but he's like a janitor or something, or an FBI agent or something. You can see it. There's a clip of it online if you look. Just look up Jimmy Olsen from original Superman movies in Justice League, and you'll see the pictures of it.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's cool to bring in some of the older guys, but I mean, if you don't remember.
Yeah, well, because a lot of people were mad in the movie. They kind of were like, "Oh, he's dead," and you're like, "What?" And now they're actually putting it back in. It looks pretty good. I can't believe I have so many pictures that John sent me that trying to find one picture is like pulling teeth.
Yeah, hold on, I'll send you some.
I'm all the way back in 2016.
Yeah.
So I went to out here in Orlando. They have a thing called Spooky Empire, where they've got basically it's a tiny Comic-Con.
Okay.
For horror movies, and So I met the actor or the voice actor for Tales. Was it Tales of the Crypt or whatever? I met some other people too, and I met the guy from Jaws. The guy's an asshole. I'm sorry. He's just old, so he's like set in his ways, and he was telling people, "Don't ask me a question about Jaws. I don't want to hear about it." I've you know what I mean. And everyone that came up there wanted to ask him a question about Jaws, and they did, and it pissed him off. I'm like, come on, like, who cares?
Which guy is this though?
The one of the main actors in Jaws. I don't know his name.
Well, you know it ain't Roy Scheider because he's dead. You know it ain't Quick because he's dead.
Dreyfuss.
Other guy.
Richard Dreyfuss.
Yeah, I don't know their names.
No, Richard Dreyfuss ain't gonna be at no con. And
I think he was. I've actually seen him at a con, dude. He was.
Yeah,
that would be cool, but I think that's him.
You should have walked up to him like with a shark costume on and said, "Hey, do you smoke?"
What's up?
I know I got the autographs of Chrissy, which was the girl that got ate in the beginning, and then Hendrix, which was the cop that was under Roy Scheider. So I got both of them to autograph my the Todd McFarlane figure he made of the boat. Yorka.
Cool. I met the actor that played in the Black Lagoon, the creature from the Black Lagoon, the guy actually that wore the suit. He's an old little guy. He was just
going to say he's got to be up there.
Yeah. I met Ken Foree or whatever. Ken Foree. He's so he was a lead actor for Dawn of the Dead back in what was it, 78 or whatever. So he was pretty cool. If anyone that likes zombie movies, he's a guy that I like. He was a pretty cool guy to meet. He was talking about I guess he was really good friends with the original Night of the Living Dead actor. The I can't remember. I can't think of his name. The black main actor in the. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
Black and white. The black and white classic movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was telling a story about him, and I don't know. I'm a horror guy, so these guys are really cool to meet and talk to. But apparently, back in the day, though, doing a horror movie like this was like you didn't want to actually have your name attached to the movie because you wanted to do like serious movies, I guess. But now pop culture has kind of changed, right? Superheroes are cool, monsters are cool, and shit like that. But
hey, Cass.
Yeah.
You're Killer Croc. I remember you were saying if you have him on the left, you can pose him better this way. If you have him on the right, you can pose him better.
In the corners, yeah. How is he fitting?
I mean, yeah, he fits, but I have to have him sideways though, not straight.
What do you mean? Let me see.
Like I prefer him. I would like to see the humanoid face, man.
Yeah.
But I have to have him like that. I even put. See,
no, turn him. Turn him the other way.
All right, yeah. If I turn him to the right,
yeah.
Then I'm pretending if I had a door there. It wouldn't happen if I had a door there.
Yeah, look at mine.
You see, and this is what I know.
Mine is in the door, bro. Look at that.
Yeah, you got him in the door.
Yeah, turn him. Put him in the left corner, and turn him.
Oh, okay.
Put his foot back there. Put his back foot all the way to that corner. And you should be good. So you're going with the exclusive? You're going with the EX head?
No. As soon as I turn him around, I'm switching that head out, man.
What I did is I put the EX head under the water underneath him to make it look like he's got an alligator buddy hanging out with him.
Oh, I got his head right by the skull with Lobo's skull.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not that I'm going to keep him there, but that's where I have him for now. It makes no sense. Just put him there because.
Yeah. Damn, Lobo's big.
Oh yeah. He's the only one that takes more space vertically. Oh my god, these things are a bitch to move.
Is he heavier? Is Killer Croc, how heavy is he compared to Bane?
No, Gavan's got him, dude.
Bane's got him.
He's like double.
Oh yeah.
Incredible, man.
That thing, massive.
Damn.
No, but Killer Croc is heavy.
Killer Croc is heavy. I was gonna say he's heavy.
Is he heavy?
Yeah.
Yeah. He has a very decent weight to him. Let's see.
All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. Actually.
Okay, so more like this, or
Yeah. You could probably turn him a little bit too. Yeah, but yeah. And then put the other head on. The other head, he's turned. Yeah, take that off and put the other head on. It should be better. Yeah, because I played around with it. I was gonna put the only statue that I could fit in there with him maybe would be Poison Ivy. But I haven't pushed all the way. You don't even have him pushed that far back. I've got him pushed all the way back. Like he's touching the back of the best wall.
Okay.
He is in the corner.
Okay.
All right, I put him all the way back. Let's see.
Yeah.
Space, and you don't see the seam, so that's pretty good.
Yeah. You just
You
don't.
don't see the rat. That all right? I don't really need to see the rat.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good.
And you could probably turn him too a little bit more. You could probably turn him a little bit more. Play with that.
To the left. See his face go straight on.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, I think you'll like that a lot more. I think.
I mean, I don't want to do it too much, man.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure though if this is the one John had sent me.
What?
Yep.
Somebody sent me pictures of it. It might be.
Yo,
you still have that little bit of space in that edge?
Yeah. Mine's mine's fine. Hold on, let me look. Mine actually touches. It almost touches that line. The rock part of the statue.
Yeah.
Mine almost touches the line, but it doesn't.
Yeah. Mine's like a centimeter away from the line.
Yeah. Mine's probably a little bit closer, but just a little bit.
That splash of water, you can remove it, right? So
Yeah.
You can probably close the door if it had a glass door. Okay.
Yeah. But then now you're missing that splash effect.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks.
I wish I can fit
it's the same one.
wish I can fit the dark side in the best.
Yeah, I'll show it in a minute or two.
All right, yeah, I'm cool like that, man. Wow.
Yeah.
That base is weird, man.
Yeah. Is he to the left? You got to put him to the left somewhere. You know what I mean? Like the left of wherever you're sitting at in the room.
It makes me wish that when we made the Bestas, we put like instead of the back piece, put like a black piece of cloth there so you can push the statue a little further back.
Yeah. So where it's like open.
It'll give you just that extra space of room.
One of those glass doors.
Swear to God, I feel like they need to have on hand display cabinets when they're prototyping this stuff. Be like, this is kind of crazy.
I've said that many times.
I don't think they have that in mind, man, because they keep making 28 inches, 27.
Exactly. They don't care about.
They don't care about display options at all.
What? Hopefully, I didn't make it worse by turning the light off, but I did change the color.
Do you like it? That I think it looks better that way, but what do you think?
Yeah, I dig it. Much better. Cause I'm like, oh man.
It's the same problem with Angela. So if you put her with the spear, her hand goes so far back that there's no way to get it inside the Besta.
You need something to go next to it. Hold on. You need this to go next to it, bro.
You showed this fucking picture.
Hold up. Is that the? Yeah, I saw that. And I was gonna get the Villains of the Month. That one.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have it at my particular shop. They had somebody else. So I have to hunt him down.
Are you getting Killer Croc, David?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, I can't. Man. I can't afford it actually.
What are you talking about? You getting that Doomsday?
Yo, I got him. I got 2 years. I got 2 years to think about paying him. No, I got I got Lex coming and the new 52
Nice.
Superman.
Yeah.
So, and I did.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what people think of Lex because I know he got a lot of heat.
Yo, they just on Instagram they showed a picture. Let me show you guys.
Yeah, pull up Sideshow's Instagram. They did. They just showed how they're making Swamp Thing. They like showed like the resin pool or whatever, or the plastic PVC.
Check out Doomsday. Oh, sorry, Lex. I think he looks pretty good, man.
Yeah, I like it.
I think they could have did a better job with the paint, though. Actually.
Oh, man, I like it. I'm digging it.
I mean, no, seriously, because I was gonna. If Killer Croc was horrible, I would have switched him out for Luthor.
Yeah, click on that swamp. Go click right there, that one. Yeah. And then go through the pages. Keep going. Keep going.
Now, David, his paint should have been as good as Green Lantern's, and I think his paint is lacking.
You think so?
Vibrancy. Yeah. It looks half-assed to me. And I'm only judging the paint.
Yeah. I wonder if the kryptonite glows. I think I heard something. Hold on, let me go through the pictures.
But I'll hope that that is actually better in person, because you never know.
Man, it's such a shame because I really like the X from the Swamp Thing.
Oh yeah.
I love the X.
Oh, the little head. Yeah.
Oh, Cranius.
What if it wasn't $800 or whatever it is? What if it was like $500?
Oh, I would have ordered it hands down.
Even if it's PVC?
Yeah,
If it's PVC, $500.
It's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful statue.
He's actually worth the 8.
I think he's worth the 8 too, actually. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna.
I just can't get past 100% vinyl PVC.
If I get a Swamp Thing, it'll be the prime one.
I hate that thing. I hate
Do you like it? I like it a lot.
No, not at all.
I don't like the swords.
It's a movie Swamp Thing. It's not Bernie Wrightson. No fucking way. No way.
Well, for all of the people that were asking about the Mephisto, this was the design.
Yeah. Many iterations of that thing.
Yeah, I remember when you originally showed them to me.
Yeah.
And I thought it was pretty badass.
The Throne used to be better, man, but Marvel kept shooting it down. So.
Yeah, because I remember the original Throne. That's why when I saw this one, I'm like, wait a minute, something's a little off.
Yeah. The Throne itself was supposed to be like a pelvis.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, really cool piece that never saw the light.
Never saw the light of day. Probably never will.
I remember how hard you worked on it.
Oh, it was a part of it, you know. I didn't do any sculpting.
Yeah.
I'm definitely enthusiastic for sure.
That's cool. You had to see a license for that?
The original one was ridiculous. I mean, he had like fucking aborted fetuses being impaled. I was like, listen, man, we can't do that. That's like against the law, you know? And the vet was like, and he had like people, it was the most painful fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. It was like people's souls that were like half naked, dismembered bodies intertwined that were just, it was just all fused. It was just so painful to look at, man. It was like fuck, man. You gotta change that, dude. Yeah, but there was another couple things, like where that cauldron was. There was a giant demonic skull that had some Celtic writing on it or whatever. They told us that we had to remove that. You know, on the back of the base, there's like a giant, or on the side of it, to the side of it, there's a huge ogre, the demon ogre that's like beheaded and kind of stuck in there. It's got some really cool stuff about it, but definitely watered down because it used to have like bat wings that were like giant. Yes,
that's what I remember. The bat wings.
Yeah. So, but they really stripped it down. So, you know, whatever. But if you look at the thing again, the exclusive was supposed to be. It was actually really cool. It's you know, Mephisto made the Ghost Rider, so this was supposed to be like him holding the Ghost Rider's head with his chain wrapped around it, and right by his foot was supposed to be the contract that, you know, Johnny Blaze and Danny Ketch and the rest of the guys would sign. So that was a part of it, you know. So I thought that was really cool. You know, there was some more stuff to be done to it because they kept being tweaked. I love the body. I wasn't too keen, to be honest with you. I really wasn't too keen on the skull design on the armrests. I thought they could have been a little different, but that's just me. I do love the cauldron, but we had a big discussion about it. That listen, he's not a witch. He's not fucking making stew. That doesn't belong there. But I didn't have much say in the matter. But it was cool to work on. I was pretty passionate about it. Be a part of it, I should say. I didn't do anything physical. I just looked up stuff and made suggestions.
Yeah, actually, I saw quite a few really cool designs that were supposed to come out of there.
We had some real good shit, like the Dormammu, where I had the mindless ones coming out. We were doing at one point. There was a Dormammu. Here, let me send you a picture of it. Anybody here? Hold on a second here. I'm sorry if Marvel's taking over for the DC fans. I'll shut up. I don't want to cause a mutiny here.
Well, that's fine.
This was a design that started, and then of course everything went to shit. But Dormammu's greatest enemy is Doctor Strange's greatest enemy is Dormammu, and I'm a pretty big Dormammu fan. Oh, here's another one. Here's the Spider-Man that we worked on. Yeah, let me see the Dormammu one sketch here. I have this shit saved. Looking, I haven't. He's giving me some. But it was really cool because the Dormammu, he had control of these things called the mindless ones. That's how we took over the dark dimension. And I had them coming out of this portal with him standing over them. And the exclusives was going to be like he had the Book of Spells from Doctor Strange, or another one he had the Eye of Agamotto, and he's basically going to win and stuff. So it was some good ideas, but never came to fruition. It was begun a little bit, but not much.
How's your new project coming along?
Good. I'll show you guys. I'll put it up again because I want to see Fake destroy it.
What's that?
I said my Omega Red. I actually took your advice and I got rid of the tank. I was
dude, what you just showed me that Lou had up.
Mephisto.
Yeah, dude, I'm being straight up. That was like leagues above the Omega Red, man. To me, in my opinion.
Yeah, because that was done by one of the best in the business. You know what I mean? That's a lot of money. Yeah. Oh, how about this? You guys want to see some Poison Ivy stuff?
Whoa, wait. What's going on with Omega? What's the?
I'll show you. I'll send a bunch of pictures. Hold on a second. I'll send a bunch. Lou can sort it out. Yeah, hold on a minute. Oh yeah, here goes. Okay, I actually found what I was looking for earlier. Here, give you guys an idea. This was still being tweaked, but this is what we had wound up with at the time. Okay. What the fuck? Man, my head is turning to shit. I got it on my goddamn phone. I'm looking at the shit through the Museum of Natural History. There we go. All right, yeah. Let's see some more stuff here. Yeah, let me send you some Omega Red stuff. You have any? No, I'll look for it. Hold on. I did tweak some stuff. So.
I have the ones you sent me.
Yeah. There's been a little more tweak, but certain things I don't want to show just, Here we go. Yeah. Some more stuff to be done. I think I had here. Let me tweak the jaw. Watch it. It's me. Here we go.
Joker. Whew, man. I know.
Yeah.
We've all been waiting on Flash and probably Manhunter. But maybe they can take another year off. Now to give me time to get Doomsday.
Oh,
Don't do it,
do it,
dude.
bro.
Don't do it.
All right, so here is the Omega Red.
Don't do it, Fate.
Well, he's not even.
You're breaking the rules. You're breaking the rules, dude.
No rules is by Marvel, right? 1/3 is okay.
That's a lot of money, man.
Yo, so question: if you get the Doomsday, are you getting the Jim Lee 1/3 or no?
What's the one that's out right now?
There's the Doomsday. No, just the regular classic Doomsday.
I like the classic Doomsday.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm definitely getting the anything Jim Lee, man.
You already have though. Look at everybody you have is classic. So why would you jump outside of that line? Look behind you.
Well,
everybody behind you is classic.
Oh, bro, that 52, you got it, bro.
That's
you got it, dude.
You put classic Doomsday with the classic line, you're smooth, man.
Oh, but that's not gonna fit, bro. That's too big, dude.
All right, well, you might have to move Batman out the way and put Doomsday there, and put Batman as another centerpiece somewhere else.
Bro, Doomsday, like
Doomsday can take
that right there. Hold on.
You guys are killing.
Like it won't fit there, bro. I'm telling you, man.
I'm telling you, you literally gotta build a custom.
You gotta build a custom, like, yep.
No, but that Omega is 1,000 times better, man.
Oh hell yeah!
Thank you. Yeah, it's getting it. There's more to come. There's definitely some other changes. Not major changes, but like there's gonna be more battle damage on the tank and a little heavier corrugation on the tubing and stuff like that. There's gonna be some changes in his position of his foot, the jawline and stuff like that. It's getting there. It's getting there. So it's one step at a time. But I just wanted to say that. I did take your advice because I kind of realized it was like before it looked like he was on top of a stroller. You know, the supposed tank looked like a stroller, and I was like, yeah, no. And actually, to print out a tank, you know how much money that is, man? I was like, yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's just not happening. You know, no. So, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Thank you.
Did you see the other Omega Red someone's doing? It looks kind of like
yours.
yours.
There's a couple of them. No, nothing's not kind of like.
But you definitely got to put a little more of the icicles on the edge here.
There we go.
Okay, that's gonna be sweet, man. You paint that just right, man.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we're good. That's what I was leaning at. This is actually an older tank. There's been some more stuff done with the tank, and there's more ice coming down and stuff like that. And I want that to have like a kind of like the fortress of the whole theme is this. Because I remember thinking about the tank, and I was like, I get the idea, but it's not feasible. So I said, I want something that's going to actually tell a story. So anyone who's a Marvel fan, particularly Jim Lee with the Omega Red storyline, he's dead, right? He was a serial killer. He's dead. He's activated to kill, I guess, Wolverine. So he hates Wolverine, but in this case, he doesn't need activation. He goes rogue and activates himself, and just like he's like buried in the middle of the Siberia somewhere in the tundra in the Arctic, and just activates himself, kicks it open, and he's got nothing but I want to kill Wolverine on the mind. There's going to be 4 heads to this, and there's 2 coils. That's a modernized coil, but there's going to be a classic one as well. And there's going to be, like I said, more stuff. So I hope people dig it. It's going to be a big piece, man. It's going to be 2.5 feet tall or something like that. It's going to be huge.
Is there another shot like
I thought this was yours. I thought this one was yours.
It is mine.
This one right here that I'm showing?
Yeah, that's mine.
This one's yours?
Yeah.
Here's one of the heads.
Yeah.
This one's a nice one.
Jim Lee, right?
So this is yours.
That's Jim Lee. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, you guys want to see? Okay, so I guess I'll put it out there. Anybody familiar with the cover where he's like half Wolverine, half Omega Red?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I actually got it somewhere. Yeah.
All right. The red
so
I'm actually trying. Yeah, it's a work in progress pick because I'm trying to do that as a theme. You know what I mean? So hold on a second. Let me see if I can find something here. The fucking head is killing me, man.
Like
that's tight, bro.
That Cyclops looks badass.
That's fine.
Cyclops.
That's tight. Man.
Cyclops.
I love that suit. Yeah, look at Cass's.
What's Cyclops?
Look at Cass.
Oh my God, you guys got to see this Poison Ivy. Let me show it while you're looking for those pictures. This thing is pretty cool.
Yeah, I helped work on that.
What is that? So, oh, Imaginary Mara. Oh,
yeah.
Her face
that was
good.
Yeah, well, it did some. There was some more tweaking done to it. So my whole thing was like, I wanted something like the Pred Alien, you know. And if you see like the skulls with all the Venus flytraps, the mutant monsters coming out of there, you know, like I said, it was a lot of different people, but a lot of that design essentially is the recommendations I made. DC had wanted more classic, you know. That's not Poison Ivy.
She's hot.
That was nice.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is gorgeous.
Well, they took it, and I know they tweaked it some more, so we'll see what they did with it.
No, seriously, like her Bazumas look natural, man.
Yeah, they were very, very well done. Absolutely. Well, if you look at Fate, if you look at like the costume, you got the vines that you could barely see because of the angle, and I guess the flash that's on there. But she's got like vines coming up her legs and stuff like that. It's really
right
cool.
here, you can see the vines.
I really dig her face sculpt. So
Cool. Thank you.
The whole body.
I should have said thank you, but
oh yeah, everything, no doubt.
I love the vines going up her arms.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me get a.
Now, even though what is it, the XM? With the
that's a very conceptualized version, right? Right, Fate. It's a very
the XM is like a samurai thing.
Yeah, samurai.
Yeah, it's a feudal lord theme. So I give them props for trying new things. Absolutely. You know.
Well, that makes me more.
They pulled it off. So.
Put my Poison Ivy upside down and dump her in the trash, man. Seriously.
Apparently, that's supposed to be third scale, by the way.
Oh my God.
You're talking massive, dude. I was like, there's no fucking way. Why? There's just no. That's like $2,500.
Yeah,
no way.
especially with that twig coming around in the head.
Yeah, there's just no way. It's going to be a separate piece. But I tell you what, man, there's hours upon hours of. If you look close, if you put it back, look at the base. There's so much detail there. You know, you just can't.
I like that juggernaut.
What are we talking about here, guys?
This Poison Ivy.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. This should be a shot. Yeah, this gives you a shot of the back of the base.
Yeah, but still, you can see it's still not 100% there. This is earlier, but we were getting there. We had done a couple of different heads, and I wasn't, you know, there were certain things about the hair that I wasn't really happy with. The first kind of had like a Little Mermaid thing going on, and she's not on the water. Her hair isn't alive. They aren't snakes. But again, DC, you see how her hair is going weirdly. There's no wind. It's not alive. So that was changed, I think. Yeah, that was changed. The way it was moving off to the side. Yeah, I just sent you some more pics.
Oh yeah, he has the hair down more.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Hold on a second here.
Yeah, no, the last pics I got of Omega Red's head.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Hold on. Well, these are works in progress, so please try not to kick the shit out of me too much. It hurts, you know. So I'm working hard on it. But hold on a second. I just want to give a reference here. But yeah, we worked on a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. You know. I hope you can throw up the Spider-Man right there. Show him the Spider-Man sketch.
As soon as it comes through.
What are you talking about? I just said that.
Let's see.
Florida's really known for their internet service, huh?
Yeah, no, the last thing I have a picture of, hold on.
Yeah,
is
There we go.
Yeah, now the last thing I have a picture of is the two Omega redheads together.
Oh, okay.
And yes, today the internet's been acting up here. So.
Okay. All right.
All day, pretty much. Yeah, see, I just got a picture of the half head of Wolverine and Omega.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. So you get an idea of what I'm trying to do here, what I'm trying to see done.
Yeah, let me show that one.
Yo, can't hear you, Fate.
Barely.
A little bit.
I was just saying that white Magneto, it looks good. I didn't see that picture. I like that.
Oh,
Damn.
I feel like there's too much going on though.
What?
I don't like it. I mean, I get it.
Yeah, I agree. There's way too much going on.
I don't know what to look at, but there's a lot of shit going on over here.
Okay, but when you had it focused, I was looking at the little ball he has in his hand with the bullets stick on top of that. Just that alone is tight. That's all he really needs. All that stuff. You don't need that.
Balls in his hand.
The ball.
Yo,
I know it.
Oh,
yo,
okay.
what is up with Dragon Ball Z, dude? What? There's so many fucking statues.
This is that cover he was talking about. The half Omega Red, half Wolverine.
That's the best art, bro.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have
trying to copy that. It's not easy.
Best artist ever.
Huh?
Best art, man. Jim Lee.
Yeah, he's up there. It's his character, right? Omega Red is his character.
Yo, look how big that dragon is. That guy's sitting in a chair.
What?
That's ridiculous.
Look how big those dragons are.
What?
The dragon is probably a little bit bigger than the chair that he's sitting in.
I don't see anything.
This
I think Lou's screen sharing.
Statues are getting too damn big, bro.
I think Lou's screen sharing, so you can't see it. Maybe.
Yeah, I am screen sharing. Man.
Holy shit!
That's ridiculous. The Brawly was huge too. I don't know if you
the Brawly holding his him on the head.
Holy, that's big.
I mean, I like Brawly, man. I did.
What company is that? Do you guys know?
Hold on.
Sume?
The Brawly? Who's doing the Brawly? I don't even know.
Sume?
Oh, Sumi? Okay.
Sume, I think the French company.
I feel like there's so many damn Dragon Ball Z statues. Like, Jesus.
Oh, they're always going to be. Of course.
They look plasticky to me a little bit.
Good thing of this guy. Does anybody like this?
Good.
Is that the channel XM with the change coming out or no?
It's XM. He's kind of thick.
Yeah, that's the one I want. Yeah, it's a cool piece.
Big, right?
I think that picture's bad, man. The sculptor is great, but the paint looks kind of off to me.
See, that's weird. I actually am not too keen on the paint, on the sculpt, but I think the paint that actually looks really good.
Yeah, really the paint looks spot on.
Yeah.
Paint looks like it's the portrait. I'm not.
I mean, it's Dr. Octopus. That's a classic Dark Arc, you know.
Right? Yeah,
I think those could be a little bit more vibrant, though. I mean, they're kind of like just.
You think so? I thought this was all right. All right.
Well, if you look at their whole line, this fits perfectly.
Yeah.
Because
I really thought it stood out.
Yeah,
I thought it really stood out.
I
like the Scorpion though. Scorpion is nice, man.
Yeah, Scorpion looks real good.
See, I'm not a fan of that at all. I think they dropped the ball on that. The digital work looked fantastic. Caleb hit those portraits out of the park, but the minute they put paint on it, it looks like or whatever happened in the process of it, it looks like a lot of that facial texture was just lost. You know?
Yeah.
This looks good, right? I think that Phoenix looks all right.
I think they went a little too dark with the
pirate bird.
Yeah, I don't know about the bird. No, I got to give XM their props. They do. There's so many. They go above and beyond with the base. Like it might be sometimes it's too much, but
yeah, I agree.
in my opinion, you don't want it to take away from what you want it to be the figure, right? Not the base.
Yeah.
They don't look at that.
That's right.
Look at the Brawly. That's huge. What do you guys think about the Wonder Woman?
It looks good. I thought it looked pretty good.
Yeah, Cass, man. At my first glance, I didn't like it, man. I like her more the more I look at her.
Yeah, that's fair to say. It took me a couple of looks at it first, but I liked it. I think it did a good job with it.
I think it's
different.
2 different portraits too. I think it has a non-helmet portrait, then it has
Okay. Well, the helmeted portrait looks great. I mean, is that Iron Studios?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 1/3.
Yeah.
I will. Man, if I can only get the X, it would be awesome.
So they've got the Batman 1/3. They've got Wonder Woman 1/3. They're gonna probably do a Superman.
I've seen the pictures of the Superman. They did a convention and they showed the Superman.
This is what I'm saying, dude. Like so many damn.
That piece is ridiculously big.
What the fuck?
The scale, though, Broly to him looks good. I mean, it's the right scale.
It is the right scale.
It's just massive.
I tell you honestly, I like what they were going with the Broly. I just don't like the way his shoulders popping out. That looks a little weird to me. I mean, it looks good. I mean, they did the smoke really well. It really caught like the whole. I just got the shit knocked out. I mean, I'm dead limp look from Goku.
Yeah, Goku needs some Senzu beans.
He's just like, I just fucking kill me already.
Yo, John, you're a Berserker fan, right? A Berserk, sorry.
Yeah, Berserk, yeah.
What do you think about the first 4 figures guts? Do you like it?
No.
No, not at all?
No. It just looks like he's trying to kill chewing gum.
What do you guys think of this?
I believe it or not, I like that more and more every time I see it.
I like the comic book. I like the comic book in the bottom, in the base.
Yeah, I'm down. Power Man was one of my guys back in the day, in the early '80s. Man, I was all about Power Man.
That's a first appearance. You could still get at a decent price.
I know.
The thing that I don't like is the outfit. I know some people love these first appearance outfits. I'd rather have it more of a modern outfit, I guess.
Yeah, see, I like the classic better.
Is that the one that comes with the switch out? With the modern switch out?
Yeah, you could get the modern.
I'm not sure.
That base is outdated though. I don't like it too much.
Really?
Yeah, I think it needs a little bit more.
I like the comics though. I do like that. That's pretty cool.
I like the figure. I don't like the base.
The show is pretty good too.
Looks like
you know what? That base needs a little bit of curve in the background for me. Like with the street, have some like rise so you can see instead of just a cutout street.
Well, what's nice about it is it'll be easy to fit in the display case. And I like the can on the ground and the magazines. A little water effect there would have been badass.
Someone put, how did he put on that jacket?
Easily. He painted it on.
It's like Chris Farley when he's like Fat Man in a little.
But I'll tell you, that's a pretty decent, definitely decent Power Man. Sure.
I just don't like the older looks sometimes, like the Deathstroke with the pirate boots. Like, get out of here with those.
You see, I'm all about that swashbuckler.
Yeah, see, for me, with Luke Cage, though, I definitely prefer the old look.
Yeah, that's what we grew up on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why I don't like the OG Captain America with those boots. Like those, like they look like 80s boots or 70s boots. They look like they're going to disco.
Hell yeah!
They look like they're going to go disco dancing. They look like they're going to do some John Travolta shit.
That's right.
He's sitting there.
That's right. It ain't Cap without his swashbucklers on.
Get out of here with those buckets.
You know? Hell no. Gotta have it.
Someone else. So this is the other. Someone else is doing one. I thought this was yours.
No,
yeah,
John's blows that out of the way.
That looks like he's taking a dump. That looks like he's holding onto a tree taking a shit.
We'll pass that one then.
Yeah.
We'll go right past that one. What do you guys think of this?
Yeah, you know what? I want to like that, man. I just not there with it yet. I don't know why. I dig it for a lot of different reasons, and I can see why someone would want it. I mean, there's not hardly any Colossus tearing apart, except for the diorama, right?
Yeah, but that's 1/6. So like, if you want to get a 1/4,
oh, it's small. Oh, okay.
Oh, well, that one's not 1/4, but the other one is the one you
Oh
brought
yeah.
up.
Okay. Yes. Oh, I guess I'm alone in this, but believe it or not, to me, the most unsung piece is the 3rd scale Juggernaut movie maquette that everyone hates.
I'm out of here.
Oh, the I am Juggernaut bitch.
Yeah. And everyone calls Ram Man from the He-Man line. Which he does. He's got that stupid Ram, but I think it's a great piece, man. I really like it.
Yo,
I don't
guys.
know. I love that Juggernaut versus Wolverine. I believe it was a Holly Mob piece. When they had it at, I'm like, of course, the one time I don't go to New York Comic Con, they got the fucking thing.
What's that?
It was that huge Juggernaut versus the Wolverine where he's standing on the bar top.
Oh, okay.
I was like, of course, the one time I don't go, something cool's with the con.
All right, boys. I'm gonna head out. You guys have a good night.
Yeah, Lou, I think I'm gonna head out too, dude. I'm
Good night,
getting
guys.
tired.
Good night, guys.
Go vote.
Good night.
See you guys.
I'll see you guys.
Peace.
Yeah, so I don't know. There was a lot of good stuff. I just think less stuff's being made since I don't see people spending as much money anymore.
Yeah, well, as far as I can say, I think people are just getting fed up with all the companies pouring stuff out. In my opinion, I'm going to get into customs now because you can limit the ESs. You can probably stand to make a couple of bucks, and you can really have control if you got the right people behind you and the money to pull it off. To put something out that's really cool, like for example, if the Omega Red doesn't do well, it doesn't do well, but I'm very proud of it. I think it's probably the truest Jim Lee piece out there to date, or will be, in my opinion. Because I thought we followed the artwork to as much as we could to the letter. That's because Jim Lee's a very loose guy too. He's got a lot of different shading and stuff. He just can't pick that up, and at least artists say they can't do that three-dimensionally. But at any rate, I think customs are going to are making a big comeback because people like I like Problem 1. I like what they're doing, but their poses are so static. I like XM, a lot of things about XM, but I think like their bases are just like compensating for really not too good.
Well, that's what
figure
kind of
design.
kills me with the 1/3 Batman line, which I love. I have quite a few pieces of it.
Right.
When you look at the bases, they're all so similar, and you're like, my God, you couldn't think of something else?
Yeah, like please, what I mean? Yeah, exactly. But hey, listen, man. A lot of the times too, these guys, they're limited. DC will limit them, Marvel will limit them. They have agreements with Sideshow, or whatever their agreements are with other companies, or allow them to subcontract their licenses, what have you. There's a lot of things they have to work around, and they still have to try to turn a dollar. So you have to be understanding that. But come on, enough fucking Iron Man, enough fucking Batman, enough's enough, man. Enough. Superman is. And that is. How much do we really have a really definitive Superman yet? No.
No, not at all.
No. I will say that Doomsday looked real good. Jesus Christ, it's like the size of a coffee table.
Yeah, that's the.
But
if that was quarter scale,
that new
all over it. But at 3rd scale,
well. The Silver Surfer, the custom one that we were talking about.
Oh my God! I saw the picture where you have it posed next to like a scooter.
A Vespa.
It's like that thing is massive.
All it needs is like a piece of glass, and put on top of it without serving it. It's a fucking coffee table. It's okay though. It's a Silver Surfer, so that's all right.
Yeah, you're gonna need a coffee table to.
Yeah. Well, this is what I was worried about. Here, did you have the picture? Post it up. Let's just show because
I was that again. Oh my god!
I got it. Hold on a second. I'll get it to you.
All right, because I was gonna say I found out like hours ago.
What do you think of those half-base work in progress shots I sent you so far? The of the Omega Red. What do you think of it overall?
Oh no, that would be. I think that would be an awesome exclusive.
Yeah. It's looking pretty good, though. I think. What do you think? The Omega Red so far?
Yeah, no, it's definitely by far of the Omega Reds that I've seen, it's the best.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, I just sent you a pic. You super fast, super lightning transfer incident speed.
As soon as my internet picks it up.
How many bars you got on your motor?
Yep, that's the pic that I was talking about.
Oh, it's like okay. Yeah, you gotta post it. You gotta look at the size of it.
Yeah, as soon as it loads, I'll post
and it doesn't have all the asteroids on it either. There's still a little more bits and pieces to add on.
Yeah, because it's missing the asteroids. Yeah.
Missing a couple of things, right? Yeah. But I love it. But I was like, man, please don't let that board bend. Please don't let that board bend.
Yeah, guys, when you see this, you're gonna see how massive this thing is.
I bought 2 of them.
So look, there it is next to a scooter.
Where the fuck is that gonna go, man? The boxes for that.
I could just imagine the box exactly.
And how about when the painter gets a hold of it? He's gonna be cursing me to the end of life.
But with 2 of them on top of it.
I think it looks great though. It's an Annihilation Principle based Silver Surfer.
That's gonna be
one
on
of my
a crate or something, bro. It's so big.
Yeah, like a flat, right? Like a pallet or something.
It's gonna have to be.
It's big, dude. It's like, it's gonna be. I bought 2 of them, man. I had to have it. So.
And you kind of have to display it up high because of the way he's looking down.
Yeah. Actually, I mean, either way, I remember this is a very blanched, a very poorly taken photograph. You just for the purpose of scale comparison, but I mean, there's so much detail in this thing. And just literally so much. Look at the Galactus fingers.
Yeah,
you did a really good job there. I just hope that board isn't bowing because it's looking a little bit bowed.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of a concavity going on. I'm like, please let that be. It's supposed to be super straight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's the way it's supposed to be. That's why the Silver Surfer is supposed to be like a fucking missile.
Could you imagine the shipping cost?
Aerodynamic perfection, huh? Huh? Shipping cost?
The shipping cost is gonna be insane.
Don't remind me, dude. I still gotta pay for this fucking thing. I ordered 2 of them.
2 of them,
yeah. I ordered 2 of them. Well, I'm definitely gonna have them both chromed out, and then have them pro painted at some point. I can only imagine what the paint job is gonna cost.
Imagine the painter.
They're gonna look at me
in this gigantic box, and he's like, "What did he send me now, damn it?"
No, he's just gonna ask me for my fucking credit card number. He's just gonna want a blank check. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, this is gonna fucking hurt, right? My kids need some help with their tuition.
Yeah, right.
And shit like that.
You're gonna put them through college.
Yeah, exactly. My house needs to be painted. But yeah, man. So, there's some good stuff coming up. I got on the pike. Believe it or not, I think I found someone to finish my Sabretooth finally after 4 years.
Yeah, that's been for a long time.
It's been around, and no one's been jerked around on it so many times. So finally, I found someone. I'm praying to God that this all goes well.
Yeah, at least he didn't disappear like other statues.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm lucky for that, for sure. But yeah, I found the guy. And stay tuned and doing some other things. I'll send you pics. I can't speak on it right now. Yeah, and again, thank you for all of your honest opinions about the Omega Red. It's my first, it's my first commission to work, just directly with somebody else. But yeah, the other work, like as you can see, the Poison Ivy and Mephisto and all that other stuff is, it's like 2 years worth of work there. They just got flushed down the fucking toilet, you know?
Yeah,
But,
well, when I was looking back, I was like, holy shit,
and
some
honestly,
of this stuff is from 2015.
Yeah, it's 2 years. And I'm looking at that stuff, and I'm like, come on, man, you know? Without the wings, I mean, that's Marvel doing it, but without the wings, man, and I love it, but man, with the wings was so badass. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. When the other cat, showed me the pics.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't kind of look like what I remember seeing.
Yeah, it's a little sparse, and we had on the spike they made it. We had like a skull. A really advanced skull on the spike on the top of the throne, and they made us remove that. Yeah,
but it was the wings that stood out to me, and the letter that had all their names on it.
Well, the letter was still there. That was still there, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't send you that pic, but it's they moved it over a little bit, which it should be by the foot. It shouldn't be behind them. It should be on the foot. It's bad placement, but you know, whatever. That being said, you know, we'll see what happens, man. You know, we'll see what happens. But at any rate, thank you very much for another wonderful evening, Lou. It was quite enjoyable. All right.
And
talk soon, buddy.
Yeah, no problem. And we hope everyone else who was watching enjoyed. You got some sneak peeks there.
Yeah, whatever. Old shit. But it was a blast. Yeah. Man. Take care, buddy.
Exactly. So everyone and the guys in the chat room, thanks for being involved as well.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you all next week. So have a great weekend, everyone, and peace.
Peace.